Hello and welcome back once again to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. I'm Dan Sheppard, and sitting in with me as always is Coach Potts. Coach, how's it been this week?
You know what? We made some strides this week. You know, we got 2 losses, 2 L's, but we made some strides as a team this week.
Right.
The one thing that I do got to harp on us about, we had 27 turnovers in the Northeast Mississippi game, and we had 21 turnovers in the JCTC game. You know, we got to value that ball a whole lot more. Each possession is important for us. We got to get a shot up each possession. We got to value the ball. But I'm proud of our kids this week. You know, the kids even on the bench were cheerleading, was into the game. You know, I didn't see anybody pouting coming off.
So crucial on the road, especially.
Oh, I always tell our kids we're always down 16-0 on the road because, you know, refs and, you know, they get if any 50-50 calls they're going to get because, you know, it's the home team. So I always tell our kids we're down 16-0 even before tip-off. And, you know, the kids, they're coming together. Little, surely by short, you know, they're coming together. And, you know, I've been proud of them this week. Even though it's 2 losses, we're getting there. We're making strides. And, you know, that's all I can ask for right now.
Right. And I want to say a special thanks to Northeast Mississippi, the SID, letting us play the game on TV. That was good. One thing I noticed in the Northeast game, you guys really did a good job getting their post players in foul trouble in the first half. And then I expect you to take it to them in the second half.
Right.
And tell me about that.
Well, you know, that was a point of emphasis. We're short, we're small, but with our size, we have quickness at those big spots. Like Jay Lee, he can take somebody off the dribble. Number 44, Durdoy, he can take people off the dribble. And you know, that was a point of emphasis, getting to the paint, ball faking and going in their chest and trying to, you know, get an M1 or get the free throw line. But in the first half, I think we were only 5 for 13 on the free throw line. And, you know, that hurt us a little bit. And then, you know, in the second half, we came out and we kind of overdid it. We kind of was out of control. We weren't making the extra passes. You know, and we shot threes. My point of emphasis all year has been quit shooting threes. Take the ball to the basket. That's what we do well.
Right.
And we were 1 for 11, which is about 9% on the three-point line during that game. And, you know, we could use those 10 extra possessions to maybe drive or to kick or to take a 2 or take a 1-dribble pull-up. And our kids, you know, they started understanding that in the Louisville game, in the Jefferson game.
Right.
So, like I said, it's with 13 new players, it's a process. It's a growing process weekly. And, yeah, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine.
Good,
I know I keep saying that. I keep saying that, but I
I'm
promise.
a believer. I'm a believer. All right, well, we will get to those highlights with the Northeast game and Jefferson, of course, but they'll be right after this break. You are watching West Kentucky Stars Basketball Weekly. Hello and welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. I'm Dan Sheppard, sitting in with our coach, as always, Daniel Potts of the Stars. Coach, you made the long trip down to Northeast Mississippi, and it's a long trip down there, I know, but again, you guys start off a little sluggish.
Yeah, that's been our routine, I guess, this year, is starting off sluggish, and then we finally say, hey, we can play with them, and then, you know, it's too late. But, you know, that's something I've hit hard in practice. You know, we got to start off early, you know, get a good right off the tip. We got to, you know, be good early and make the extra pass early and attack early and quit settling for threes early. And, you know, this trip we settled for threes and got us down about 11-2. And that called about 2 or 3 timeouts to get us back in gear. And, and then we finally settled down and played. So.
Right. Let's see those highlights, Joey.
Trace Clark bringing the ball up right here. We put B down there in that post. I mean, you know, 44 is physical. He's low to the ground. He's physical.
And he's tall.
Yeah. Well, he's only about 6 foot. He's really been playing. Him and Jay Lee have been the most consistent players for us all year long. Easy one right there. Good Devontae. I don't mind those from him. It's when those contested 2s that I don't like from him. I've got a battle on the boards right there. Battle a little bit harder. We need to push that thing. We need to get that thing to Devontae and let's push it more. He's walking the ball up the floor. We probably score here, but should have. E-Man working him up right there.
He was open. It'd been tough to lob it in there, though.
Yeah. Northeast was pretty tough, man. That number 11 right there, he's an All-American last year as a freshman. He was tough.
They had several good players.
Yeah, they did. Jay Lee battling right there.
Like we talked about earlier, some of their big guys, you got them in trouble, so we didn't see as much of them in the first half.
In the first half, yeah. See, that's the contested twos I'm talking about from Spencer right there. When he puts those up, he's going to be sitting by me.
And you're talking about threes. I thought Northeast did a good job of staying out in those passing lanes.
They did. They overplayed us a lot. Our kids were hesitant and didn't go back door like they've been trained to do, and that's why we had.
You can see them right out there now.
Look where we're starting our offense. Thank God, Jay Lee's a great driver. Again, we've seen us play well in spurts. And not for 40 minutes. So I can't wait till we put a 40-minute game together. See, look where our offense is starting, way out there. We don't want that. Can't do nothing with it out there. Good pass though. E-Man's going to keep getting better. Manual average, he's going to keep getting better and better. Like I said, he only played high school ball for 2 years, and he's really came along this year.
At the half, you're down here just. Few points it seemed like, but I thought coming back that you were in a really good position here with them in foul trouble.
Yeah, like I said, the first half I think we were 7 for 13 on the free throw line. So that's 6 extra points. We could only been down by 5 right there, and some of those threes that we took, if they go in, we're right there with them, if not beating them. Jaylee's playing really well right now. He's playing with a lot of confidence. All of our players are believing in him too.
Right.
And that, that's what I saw this week. They're believing in each other. They're accepting their role this week. Some of them, especially Saturday's game, are accepting their roles. And that's as a coach, that's awesome to see. Trace Clark played a good game. I think he had 10 points. 10 points.
He's been coming on real well.
Yeah, he has been. Saturday's game, he played real well too. He's a strong guard, thick guard. That he's not too quick,
right?
But he's got a great IQ for the game. He's savvy, but he can beat you off the dribble with his strength.
Look at that nigga there. Can't get
that rebound. They were quick, buddy. They were quick. A little bit out of control, all these plays right here. We needed to make that extra pass right there.
And that's what I was saying. I thought maybe we come out and we're trying so hard to get them in more foul trouble. We might have just tried a little too hard.
Yeah, and then I think we were down by 9 at some point in this game, making a run, and then we come down and take a quick three. And, that results in a dunk on the other end, and then just our momentum swing just. We just go down low. That's a great pull-up, but that's what he can do. Chase Clark, he's a great pull-up guy.
You need that. Somebody hit those inside jumpers like that.
Like I said, our team, I heard a lot of our players on Saturday realize that, Coach, we are a whole lot better, taking it off the drive and things like that than shooting a three. And it's like, guys, I've been telling you this all year long. It's about time you believe me on the 12th game.
Say that as he hits a three.
Yeah, I know, right? How convenient. Jay Lee's working his tail off inside. Pop that ball now, quicker.
I always like to see reverse the ball. Because you make the defense do bad things when you can reverse the ball.
Exactly right. Make them shift, make them work. Make them work for 35 seconds on that clock and then get a great shot. Not too many teams like to play defense, Dan.
I know I don't. Guess that's why I'm sitting in this chair, though.
Great pass.
I thought he was going to throw that down right there.
I did, too. He did get one down, I believe, here.
He did.
Coming up soon. He's already asked me in practice.
I saw him in the library the other day, and he was like, "Do you see that dunk I had?"
He's all about, here it is right here. Look at him. Getting out on the leak right here. We need to go back door quicker. See, like I said, they were overplaying us a lot on the wings. Let's just immediately go back door and fill our spots there. We went over that in practice, many times. Jermaine Lee had 15 points and 6 rebounds, 6 of 12 on the field. Thought he played well for us. Chase Clark had 10 points. Ben Daradoy had 8, and Tarkus had 6. We need some more scoring out of Don. Don's number 0 there. He's a great defender, and he was scoring at the beginning of the year, and then something happened to his, I don't know whether the scoring mentality or something like that, but we need him to have a good game soon and get him rolling. Then also Blake Houston. Right. We need him to get going. We need him to get going.
I know he's got a great 3-point shot.
He's got a great 3-point shot, and it always goes in, Dan, when nobody's guarding. So I told him, quit shooting contested threes.
Right.
Let the game come to you. Pop it around more than when you can, 1-2 into your shot. It goes in every single time, I promise. And in practice this week, he's allowed that to happen, and great results has happened for him.
Good.
So.
Good deal. All right, that's the Northeast game. When we come back, Coach, we're going to be talking about your trip up to Jefferson Community and Technical College. You're watching West Kentucky Stars Basketball Weekly. All right, and welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. I'm Dan Sheppard, sitting in with Coach Potts once again. Coach, we went to Jefferson Community and Technical College, one of our sister colleges up in Louisville.
This was their first year having a basketball program, and Coach Norris, man, he's done a great job with these kids. They got a lot of talent in the Louisville area, a lot of talent. And you're gonna see some men on this this video right here. But man, we went down there, played pretty good. They have a great team too. It was a great rivalry game, and I believe we showed it. The stands were packed. It was loud. It was active. It was fun, and I was proud of the way we played on Saturday.
Right. I thought you guys did really, really well for the most part. I mean, we've been talking about how you want to play 40-minute games, and this one you got the closest to, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's by far the best game we've played all year. By far.
Let's see those highlights, Joey. One thing I noticed, first off, is how about that 3-point line?
Oh yeah, they didn't have a college 3-point line, Dan. They had high school, and then they had NBA.
So you're having to shoot way downtown compared to what you're used to.
Right. And we played a great first half, and the main reason I keep going back to it is because we didn't shoot threes.
Right.
We're just not a great 3-point shooting team.
Maybe we need to draw a 3-point line around the NBA line around our home court too.
We're just not a great 3-point shooting team. But we're a great driving team. We are. And, they realized that this game. Number 41 right there for them, he was a man. My goodness, wow. His arms were as big as my head, just about. he was a big boy.
Reminds me a lot of Kenneth Fareed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think they're twins, actually. It was a little bit different, like I said, different type of gym. The NBA 3-point line was a little different. Then also,
you felt like you're at Vanderbilt.
Well, the bench, like I said, you'll see us here in a second. Our bench was kind of like all the way down. Of course, I didn't mind going out on the floor and calling plays.
I know you didn't.
And then also, like the out of bounds lines were sneaky. Like I know. Later down in the second half there, B hit a three-pointer, and he stepped on the line.
It was a crucial time in the game.
We were up 3. We'd have been up 6. But it was a little different than normal. I tell you, he played a great first half, Blake did, without scoring. I think he had 4 or 5 rebounds in the first half, and that's exactly what we need Blake to do. Devontae Spencer played a good ball game.
Yeah, he did.
Jay Lee, I mean, he was a beast on the court. He was. He really was. That's about all you can say. He was the best player on the court the whole time he was playing this game. He wound up with 29 points, Dan, and 12 rebounds.
I know I've been harping on how you guys seem to start out sluggish, and I've said that in the last 3 shows I've done. But this game, Coach, I thought you really came and took it to them.
Right. Like I said, I think we're coming together finally. You know, this was our 11th game, and I know it's a process, and we don't sleep at night as coaches during this process. But it was actually fun to watch them play and come together as a team and do some great things together. You know, play as one.
Great pass, good shot fake. Look at that. They came at you full court the whole game.
The whole game, yeah.
A lot of tough zone traps. Mm-hmm. I thought you guys did really well working through that.
That's one point of emphasis we've been going at in practice. We've been going over our press offense a lot in practice and getting somebody cut to the middle and taking care of the ball and things like that. We could have done a whole lot better job of taking care of the ball. We had 21 turnovers. But, overall, like I said, I was proud of the bunch. And they were proud of themselves, too. You know, actually, it was the first game where, when we went and ate, I even took them out to a buffet at KFC. And you could hear them all, together talking about things that went on during the game. And they're coming together. Surely but surely, they're coming together. It was a great 2-feet, 2-hand pass by Devontae Spencer right there. I preach that all the time in practice. He finally done it.
It was that defense I was talking about.
Yeah.
It worked out for you there.
We still, in that press, though, we still want to move that thing on the pass, not the dribble.
Oh, yeah. That was just the one time.
Yeah,
I saw many times where they passed the ball really well. You're up 5 at halftime.
Said we had a great half. We didn't take too many threes. We drove the ball a lot. Like I said, Jay Lee played a heck of a ball game. Played a heck of a ball game.
And once again, you say you didn't take many threes, but here's one right here. But when you take it on the dribble and go inside, it works hand in hand. That opens up that three-point shot.
Well, the thing is, too, Dan, these highlights don't show because all we show is makes. But the next 2 trips down the floor, B shot another 3, clanked it, and they had a layup. Next trip down the floor, Jay Lee tried to hit one from the side, clanked it, and they had a free layup. So, I mean, they're finally, I guess they're finally trusting me. I don't know. Like I said, we play with a lot of passion, a lot of heart this game.
You look like you had some passion out there on the floor.
Yeah, I usually do. With Coach Kimbler on the side there.
Coach Kimbler thought he got fouled too.
Like I said, we had fun this game. The guys really played with heart this game. Everybody played their role. And that was fun to watch. Everybody played their role. It didn't matter who was scoring. It didn't matter. We were making the extra pass. If your shot wasn't going, that means we lock up on defense. It was a good game to watch as a coach. I know people from the stands after the ball game were like, "That's the best game we've ever seen in a long time" and stuff. This is going to be a rivalry for years to come, too, I believe, with that Louisville area. With their talent, he's going to have a good team each year. We're going to have a good team each year.
Of course, you recruit some from that Louisville area.
Yeah, I stole a few.
Speaking of Jay Lee, how did he like his trip back home?
Of course, a lot of his family was there and friends and relatives, and he put on a show for them, man.
He sure did.
He put on a show for them. I was proud of him. Like I said, he was by far the best player on this floor.
That wide open through the middle of the lane.
We got to be talking to him right there, behind you. No communication. Like I said, again, the kids had fun this game. The kids had fun. Did result into a loss, but, they had fun playing together as one. And I'll be honest with you, we had fun coaching them this game. It was one of those type of games. That's the three I was talking about in the very next trip is when he stepped on that line.
Right. It couldn't have been much farther out.
No.
My goodness, he was way out there.
Yeah, he was.
Shot. Good follow.
Would be, way to fight after it, way to fight. Then he takes it up like a man. He got it, should have got an and one right there. But like I said, on the road, we didn't get too many calls this game. The refs, I remember talking to you last night. You know, I didn't even realize about that fouled Jay Lee out right there. That was a crucial part.
It was.
But you know, like you said, the shot clock violation last night went off a couple times, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't hear it one time, so it never triggered in my mind.
I bet it didn't have a buzzer on it. I bet it just went down to 0, and that was it.
Like you said, there was a couple times you were watching the film last night that it went off, and we should have got the ball.
Right.
And they wound up scoring on a couple of those.
And won on one time.
We got to have a box out right there, though, Don. We can't afford that. Daggone it.
Still got the lead here with 2 minutes to go, though.
Yeah, we still had to leave 2 minutes. We didn't really have a big in the ball game right here, and that kid could shoot it, man.
Unorthodox.
Oh my goodness, the ugliest looking shot you'll ever see in your life. And this is kind of a funny story. I kind of got a scout report a little bit on him from a coaching friend of mine, and he said they got a white kid that can shoot the cover off the ball. And we were watching 2-line layups, me and Coach Kimbler, and we saw him shoot the ball. And Coach said, "There ain't no way he's their shooter." I was like, "Coach, I don't know. He's hit three of his last 3." And it was funny, but it wound up, he could shoot the ball, man.
Well, it's so unorthodox, it's difficult to defend, too, because you're used to defending somebody shoot it up over their head, not when they're fired up from their belt.
In practice.
Firing up quick, too.
Yeah, and not only that, but in practice, if somebody was shooting NBA 3 contested, I'll let them, but not this team. My gosh.
They hit a ton of three-pointers.
That was a crucial point of the game right there, where it was 78-78, and they worked the ball around, and number 2 right there hit a great 3-point shot to go up 3. Our momentum kind of fell down, but we still attacked the basket right here with Nooney.
Still got a chance to win right here.
He attacked the basket right there and went to the free throw line. We'll see his results here in a second.
Off the back of the iron, gets it to roll in.
Whew. Little man on that rim there.
It's good ball rotation.
Yeah. Had to get a stop right here. We're down 1 right here. Had to get a stop. Guys are kind of feeling it right here. Then I believe Chase Clark straight up right there, and they get an and 1.
He's straight up, and he's sliding back.
I don't know it.
I don't even know that he touched him.
I don't think he did. I talked to him a little bit after the game, and he said he didn't either. But again,
he probably always say he didn't.
Right. Again, on the road right there, I kind of don't want him picking that ball up at full court. If anybody needs to pick up full court, it needs to be number 4 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Got to the line again. We're down 4 right here. We're huddling up. I believe he misses this one, though. It's a crucial miss for us. But, since Saturday, this kid has been in the gym shooting free throws a lot. He took it upon himself that he lost this game for us, which he didn't. There was many plays that happened.
I'm still going to blame it on the shot clock.
Yeah, me too. Down 3 here with 29 seconds to go. Called a timeout right here, tried to get a face guard action, and we tried to take everybody away, which that didn't work out. But if they got across half court, I kind of wanted to trap and rotate up and try to get a quick steal. I didn't want to foul it yet, but I tried to get right there. I don't know if he fouled him right there at all, but that's what they called.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't think so either.
It worked out for you there, though.
Yeah, he hits a second one right here. This was just a great game. It was a great game by both teams. Both teams played hard. Both teams played with heart. It was a great game to watch. And we're down 4 right here, and Nooney barely just misses that layup right there. Daggone it. But I saw a lot of strides this game. You know, as a team, we came together again. We accepted our roles. We played hard. We played scrappy. We out-rebounded them by 11. We had 44 rebounds compared to their 33. So that's one thing, you know, we've been trying to emphasize is our rebounding, since we are so, we don't have a lot of height. Right. So, you know, we've been hitting it hard in practice and rebounding and things of that nature. Again, I want to highlight some of our players. Jay Lee had 29 points off 10 of 16 shooting. He was 9-11 from the free throw line. Wow. And he had 12 rebounds. He was dominant this game.
All over the place.
He was like I said, all over the place. He was by far the best player on the court, in my opinion. I might be a little biased since he's mine, but Chase Clark had 7 points and 7 rebounds as a point guard. You know, he's physical. He's a physical guy that we need, and he's coming along.
Shooting 3-pointers a lot like they were. You're going to get those long rebounds. Right,
long rebounds. You're exactly right. Then Ben Derdoy, he picked up 2 fouls in probably the first, minute and a half. But, you know, he came out in the second half and really played well for us. He had 14 points off 6 of 10 shooting and 3 rebounds. But and Devontae Spitzer played a good ball game. He had 13 points and 7 assists. And I like to see that from my point guards, making that extra pass and things of that nature. But I thought we played well. I thought we played hard. I thought we played together, and that was the main thing that I wanted us to get. So
the last couple times I've sat in this chair, our confidence level seemed to be plummeting a little bit.
Right.
How do you think the confidence level is after this game?
Very good. You know, the kids knew they played hard, and Jefferson Community Technical College, they beat Wren Lake, they beat Swick, they beat a lot of good junior college teams.
Really good teams.
So, and our kids led pretty much the whole game until the end right there, until they hit that 3. So, I mean, we're that close. But now, you know, we've made that step of, hey, we can compete. Okay, now let's maintain our wins, or maintain our margin of scoring, and you know, win. Now it's time to take that other step and let's win. And then the next step will be blowing somebody out. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
Well, hopefully we'll take that step. And it starts on Thanksgiving Day, and we're going to talk about that when we come back, Coach. You are watching West Kentucky Stars Basketball Weekly. Welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. Coach, real quickly, tell me your final thoughts here. Let's go over the tournament you got at Three Rivers coming up.
Yeah, we played Three Rivers. They're 8-0 this year on Thanksgiving night at 7 o'clock, and they'll be live at paducah2.org/basketball.
Right.
We played them Thanksgiving night. Great team, man. They're physical, they're big, they're strong, they're athletic. You know, Gene Best has been there for 44 years, so he's got a packed stands always.
The leading coach in junior college
basketball history. And then the very next night, Friday night, we play at Northeast Oklahoma A&M. Heck, they're 7-2. They're going to come at us in an extended 2-3 zone and a 1-3-1 press, so we'll be prepared for that.
And then you got to face Dyersburg.
And we got to go at Dyersburg again. Man, they got us on a, like I said, last-second shot, so we owe them one.
Right.
So I think our kids are going to be prepared for it. We'll have a great Thanksgiving weekend, and I can't wait to see the results.
All right.
And then also we got a home game next Tuesday, December 2nd, against Campbellsville at 7 o'clock. Come on out, support us. We'd love to see you guys there.
That's all the time we've got, guys. We'll see you next time on WK Stars Basketball Weekly.